Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to a different sort of environment with a different sort of guy. This is Ali Gordon, for anyone that doesn't know him. I will link absolutely everything of him down below in the description. But I rocked up to Ali's house today and I was like, Ali, show me around your grooming stuff, grooming and hair. I want to see you being a very well groomed guy. I'm going to put out some of his Instagram snaps right now. Ali looks great. He's also a very nice guy. Go and follow him.
Thank you.
He creates lifestyle content,
yes,
grooming content, very good travel videos, so I would urge you to go and see that. But I was just intrigued about what makes this. So I have asked you in your very own lovely home, your walk-in wardrobe essentially.
Soon to be.
Soon to be.
Yeah.
We'll come back for that. I wanted you to pick out 5 of your must-have essential products, which I hope you've got here right now.
I have.
You do.
The first product that I would say is a fundamental part of my grooming routine is the Kiehl's Age Defender.
Yeah. Defender. Oh God, I
thought I would got it wrong.
I failed already.
It's okay then. My top 5.
There, your top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an under eye cream and it's, you know, anti-wrinkle. I'm getting old now, pushing 30.
Yeah.
And you know, it's time.
It's tough. I'll give you the name of the same surgeon I use. So you might be able to hook you up.
Or you could just use this, guys.
Yeah.
So, my progression in grooming has been something that's developed over the years, and it's becoming more and more in depth as time's going on. And eye creams, I'd say, possibly been using them for the last year. Yeah. So it's not been something that's always been a part of my routine. This is a great one. It's one of my favourite eye creams of the eye cream world.
Of the eye cream world. So
my barber actually used to use this, and sorry, it's got a little bit of hairspray.
That's absolutely fine, we won't judge.
So it's an 8-finger styler. Yeah. This is essentially just a comb. Yeah. And there's 2 reasons why I love this. The first reason is because it gives a nice even space between the hair. Yeah. But I also like it because it keeps my hands a little bit cleaner. Yeah. Once I've got my product on, I can run that through and I don't have to worry about it. So you do
a pre-styler, which we're not touching on at the moment. It's a pre-styler with a hair dryer. Yes. Just to add a bit of shape, normally from damp hair.
Yes, always from damp hair.
Then you get your styling product, which we'll see in a minute. Yes. And then you use that.
Yes, and I use this as I'm setting the hair with my spray.
Got it.
I'm a clay and spray guy. I was talking to Robin about this earlier.
I love a clay and I love a spray.
Yeah, I like the sort of idea that I'm giving my hair hold, but it's still workable with a clay. This clay is by Burberry, and I've been using this now for probably maybe the last year. Okay. I, being in the industry we are, I get the chance to try out a lot of different hair clays and pomades and all the rest of it, but I tend to always go back to the Mr. Burberry clay. And when I was applying it a second ago, you actually touched on this.
So I actually have seen, I mean, we've just shattered the illusion that I've not seen these products, okay?
Sorry, mate.
It's quite all right.
You can so cut this out.
Yeah, we can cut this out.
It's fine. You were talking about the texture.
Yes.
And I want to learn about this.
Sure. So open it up.
I don't know if you guys can see from here, but...
So to me, that looks more like a sort of, you could say a cream clay or a cream wax, but this is hair and beard clay. There's no ingredients, so I'm guessing it's on the box, but to me... Which
I do have another box
here. It's quite all right. We can just like that. That is like a cream clay, which I think does work for like certain styles. I quite like a heavier clay. I would normally use something like Apothecary 87, which I've spoken about, or something which is quite like a strong hold.
Yeah. When you're applying that kind of clay, is it harder to spread around the hair?
Yes, you really need to warm it up.
Right.
Warm it up, get it straight through the hair, and then set it.
This
is really easy. Yeah.
You're right, it's a lot creamier. Maybe why I like it, because it gives enough hold for me to get that structure, and then I can settle it with the spray, as opposed to having to try and use it as giving a strong structure.
And then you would grab the comb and you kind of work that in, because you do like a little bit of sort of separation, a bit sort of,
cool. Maybe a little bit of a bizarre routine, but it's just a bit of a habit.
I think if a routine works for you, you do it. Yeah. No, there's no right or wrong. Except that, which was totally wrong. No. Right, next up. I use this all the time.
It's great.
Wella Silver King Classic Maximum Hold.
Maximum Hold. Do you use 5?
I use Maximum, all over 5. The Maximum,
yeah. It's one of those products, I think, that the word of mouth does the marketing for it.
Totally, yeah.
It does what it says on the tin. It gives you maximum hold.
Yeah.
And it's affordable.
Absolutely. One thing I did notice that you did do,
yes,
which was after you applied hairspray, you got the comb back in.
So I obviously watched Robin's videos, and during that moment, I did have like an image of my head of you gritting your teeth behind, because I know you're a spray don't touch guy. Yeah. I feel like it's because a little bit of OCD kicks in. I want to make sure that everything's perfect, which is actually something that I need to learn to come away from, because the imperfections in hairstyles is something
what gives it movement and texture.
And I try to shape my head too Lego-like and too perfect.
What I think you could have done there was, I'm not at all judging you on your hairstyle.
Pray for me, guys.
I thought maybe what could have helped is, because what you did there was, with the comb, it was like flyaways, and it was like getting it. If you just literally, when you've done the hair with the clay, you've set it, you're happy with how it's sitting, because the clay will give you that texture that you're looking for. Spray it, leave it, and if you can see anything, a little like mist,
trick.
And just that's all you need.
The trick.
And that's it. That is it.
I should learn these.
I know, you should do.
To get rid of those strayaways.
Because what you're doing, if you're putting a comb or you're putting your hands through your hair with wet hairspray, is you're using this as a styling product.
Yes.
Because this is wet and it will leave your hair looking slightly wet, whereas a clay is a matte finish and kind of should be. But again, like, your hair looks great, so if that's working for you.
We got there in the end.
Well, I think, again, I think if that's what you like doing, then do it. What's left in the Ali Gordon 5 fundamentals? So,
to finish it off, we're hitting all the senses today. We've got the visual.
Yeah.
And now we've got the smell.
The scent.
So, I have quite a large collection of fragrances.
Which I've seen down there.
Yes, and I do have a belief that there is a fragrance for each occasion.
Okay.
So I'm a believer on the day and night fragrances,
I like this.
The date, the night out with the lads. I think the gym, there's a fragrance for occasions.
Do you wear a fragrance to the gym?
I've got a lot to get through, and you don't need these going out of date.
I mean, I use my spray fragrances as room sprays, which is probably the worst thing to do. I mean, that is
gangster. Yeah. That's an expensive room spray,
an expensive room. Yeah. Yes. So this is, what's this?
So this is a Zara Wanted. This is a fragrance that I would say is my most complimented fragrance, which is why it's here today.
With girls, with guys, with everyone?
You know what? With both.
Yeah.
A lot of guys will ask, what am I wearing? Because they're interested
they want
themselves.
To buy it,
And I get complimented by women as well to say,
like,
it smells great.
What are you wearing?
Yes. So this is by far my most complimented. As you can see, we're struggling here. We're due a new bottle. Quite a niche packaging. It's a bullet.
I'm not sure if I agree with in the current climate of having bullets.
But the smell,
I think it smells good on you. I think it suits you.
The performance as well. It's got a really great performance. It lasts. If you're wearing this on a night out, you would still smell of this fragrance at the end of the night out. I think it's one of those fragrances that it oozes around you.
So that's called sillage.
Right.
Where sillage is a French word. It's basically like what? It's like,
I like that.
It's like when you walk into a room and you're like, someone's like, what are they wearing?
Or walks past you. So there's times when you want that. And I think on a night out, you want to...
When you're at a sweaty club.
And you want to sort of stand out more so than people around you. This is one of those fragrances that it's going to smell.
Well, thank you. Fundamental 5, top 5. I enjoyed this. I love seeing someone else's grooming routine, and also just to criticize it, and just to kind of see what you use and how you use it, because I know that there'll be guys watching this at the moment and they'll be thinking they want to try those products, or they'll try out your sort of ways of doing things, because again, there is no right or wrong.
No, totally.
And it's important to find something that works for you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to link all of Ali's channels, his YouTube channel, his Instagram. Those are kind of the main ones. Anything else you want pushed, I'll do that. And also all the products down below. Also, if you want to see anyone else on this, we can make this a series. If there's anyone in the industry somewhere that you kind of want to see what they use, then let me know. Also harass them via Instagram, Twitter, tell them to get me to do this with them. And we'll try and do it. But thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel and you've not yet pressed subscribe, Ali point here, press subscribe there. Also, there's more video suggestions down there. There's a link to my podcast, which Ali's wife Lydia is on. It's going to be up there in a card, blogs there. I'll see you in the next new video. It will be very soon, probably Sunday. Bye-bye.